What's up guys, welcome back. So I wanted to start this new series for a long time now, but other things kept me busy. Never mind, here it is finally, duo farming in Guild Wars episode 1. I don't know how many of you actually tried Keystone Signet or even heard about it. Guess not many. No problem, you came to the right place. And in my opinion, this elite is very underrated and could easily be part of the current meta for Mesmers. But let's take a look at Keystone first, then I will show you the builds and stuff. At 16 fast casting, our next 6 Signets interrupt and deal 60 damage fuse adjacent to target, plus Keystone recharges all other Signets. Now if we assume that there are 6 Signets in the build, 6 times 60 is 360 damage. This is quite impressive from just one skill, plus let's not forget about the interrupts too. Keystone is like combining panic and e-search, so we can shout down mobs and damage them at the same time. Now the build. In order for Keystone to work, we need quite many Signets. Basically any Signet is good which targets a foe, but some of them may be better than others. For example, Leech Signet is good for even more interrupts. Signet of Wariness provides nice damage reduction with weakness. Signet of Clumsiness and Unnatural Signet adds extra damage. Then we have Doyak Signet, which gives extra armor, and Mantra of Signet is a great way to heal characters with each Signet use and gives even more armor. And for last we have Symbolic Celerity, which let us use Signets with fast casting attribute, ergo Doyak and all other non-fast casting Signets get max value without investing in those attributes. So guys, in short, Mesmers get a ton of armor, plus 42 from Doyak, another 18 from Mantra, and yet another 18 from artificers, insignias, and even more if you use a shield set. Now shields without reaching the requirement gives an extra 8 armor, but if you have the new anniversary shield, that gives an extra 16 armor. In total this is an extra 86 armor. And let's not forget about the heals from Mantra of Signets either. So basically the Mesmers have high armor, decent healing, nice damage, group shutdown. So this is the Keystone build. Anyway, the build works well against both melees and coasters as long as mobs are balled up nicely. The only weaknesses are skills like ignorance, too much armor ignoring damage, or stance removals. This neutralizes the build. Alright guys, let's jump into the farms. First on my list is the Underworld. Basically one player aggroes while the other one stands still. It's advised to pre-cast Keystone, Mantra, Celerity and aggro with the Signet of Wariness. The latter is very useful, especially against melees. Both players stand at the same spot but attack different targets. This is crucial to split DPS equally on the enemies. Some of you should call targets while the other press tab and focus on another target. Also at the beginning focus on Dying Nightmares, interrupt them with Leech Signet and recast the enchantment if needed. And always pay attention to Signet of Wariness, aatxes hit like a truck even against such high armor Mesmers have here. Keep them weakened all the time. Once a group is done, move to the next one. Keystone doesn't need much regen, Signets cost no energy. By the way, I highly recommend killing Skeletons of Doom separately, and trust me, we forgot about them a couple of times and their damage caused vibes. Once all mobs are dead, pick up the quest and destroy the Graspings too. If all 3 groups of Graspings are dead, the gates will open. After that you can clear even more in the labyrinth, or you can go to smites. You can even clear mobs around the first Reaper, just make sure not to over-aggro. Once all terror webs are dead, the Reaper will pop up. Then you can go to smites, they are very easy to farm with this build, just wait, let them come to you and spike them down. You can clear ice weights completely, then move to chaos planes if you feel like it. But unfortunately the mind beasts possess ignorance, the archenemy of this Keystone build, but at least we can kill some Wailing Lords and Skellies. Or if you have cleared chamber and ice weights too, just restart the farm. The next thing we tried was Fissure of Fu. This requires different approach, there are monks, many allies and mesmers. Against shadow groups bowling is tough and monks heal well. Few tips: if there are shadow beasts, interrupt fight with spirit first and stay away from your teammate because Mark of Pain is deadly. Then you can try to ball around the monk, this way you might get some heal from heal area. Also don't target the monks but the fools around them. This way you can interrupt them better since Keystone works not directly against your target but against the mobs around it. Abyssals and Shadow Rangers don't hurt, you can farm them easily, but Mesmers and allies do, so guys, go and experiment with FOV, but actually we had more fun in the underworld. And finally some Jade Brotherhood groups. The knights are very easy targets, the tactics work against them like against the aatxes, but against bigger groups a high level of cooperation and bowling is required. Because the Jade Brotherhood Mesmers have armor ignoring damage and allies have double dragon, they will cost it on the warriors, so both of them will cause problems. So guys, this was the Keystone Signet build. I hope watching this vid will encourage others to try this. In my opinion it's super fun. Anyway, if you enjoyed the vid, please give it a thumbs up or subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching and see you next time.